Hey everybody, it's Laura from the Bigler team, and I'm so excited about this Bigler bridal tip. I have Lauren from True Beauty Company here with us today.
Hello.
In the studio. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
We are going to talk today about some really important things leading up to your wedding, hair and makeup, and what the do's and don'ts are, and why certain things throughout the process of your bridal prep are so important where it relates to how you're gonna look on your big day. So, Lauren,
Yes.
let's kick it off with the hair.
Okay.
So I know for myself, I change my hair color every 4 to 6 weeks. I own that. We've met couples where the bride comes in as a blonde. Dave goes to have an engagement shoot with them, and she's a brunette, which is awesome. But what about leading up to the wedding? How do you go through the hair changing process, and how does that affect when you're meeting with your makeup artist and your hairstylist, what they're going to do?
So my suggestion would be when you first get engaged, we really need to start nailing down your look. Okay. So my preference is we take your own natural beauty and we expand on that. So you don't have to be blonde to be a bride. You don't have to be dark to be a bride. But what speaks to you and your coloring? So I would say the best part of our team is that our artists are actually working hairstylists and makeup artists. So once you come into our family at True Beauty, we can help you set you up with the best artist that will be with you on your wedding day and also can be your stylist for the year before your wedding.
Awesome.
So you can sit down, have a great consultation, figure out your wedding hair goals and what your color and your style need to be to help reflect that.
And that's great too, because if you do want to transition to a lighter or darker shade, you're going to have that relationship with that person and have that bond where they're going to be with you through the steps of the process. And
correct.
It can be a long process depending on how many shades, just from my own personal experience, you want to go one way or the other.
Right, and a little dimension in the hair looks great in an updo rather than a solid dark hair. You can't see, you know, the twisting or looping or curling that you may desire, so you may want some highlights brought through, and what shade of highlight speaks best to you and your coloring can be figured out with your artist, and you'll have a relationship with them, and then when they come on the wedding day, it's your buddy, and they've been through the whole process with you, so it works out great.
Great. So once your hair color is established and everything, and the bride's got that locked down, I'm sure that also affects the makeup part of it as well. So it's not just your skin tone, but it's what else is happening and what hues and things that you're going to pull out. So how do you go about that process as well?
There is no mistake about it that your wedding is one of the most highly videoed and I guess captured moments of your day. You are on stage. So you need to look your best and you want to feel your best. And as soon as you're engaged and you're starting to think about your wedding day planning, we definitely need to take a look at your skin, your skincare, and to get you from point A to point B so that on the wedding day you feel amazing. And I've had many brides that only start thinking about their skincare a month before their wedding, which is not a great time.
I was going to say, that's a great point that you're bringing up. You know, when should brides start thinking about that?
I would say at the minimum of 3 months before, best 6 months to a year out. That way your skin has time to regenerate. If you're having facials and peels, that your skin can work through the process if you have blemishes and things that may come to the surface and then reveal really soft, glowing skin. And if your skin is in great condition, you're gonna love your makeup much more, you're gonna love your trial much more, and you're gonna feel super confident on your wedding day.
Awesome. So I know you just mentioned trials.
Yes.
So can you tell us a little bit about what that process is and what it is? What does it entail?
Trials are so fun. Trials are so fun. They are my absolute favorite. They are a must for any bride. Not only does it ease your tension on the wedding day of your artist, you got to know them, you've come up with a plan for your hair and makeup, you know what you're going to get. And I can't even tell you the amount of brides who have changed what we've done at the trial on their wedding day. They trialed their hair up, and then on the wedding day, they ended up with it down, which is a beautiful thing and totally fine, but they're able to do that because they have a relationship with the artist. So trials are much more about trust and relationships than it is about the technical ability, because once you feel really good about what your artist can do, and you feel good talking to them, you'll feel good about anything that they do.
Perfect.
Yes.
Well, thank you again so much for joining us today. We've had an absolute blast. We love having you and your team as creative partners. That wraps up this Bigler Bridal Tip. We'll see you next time.
Thank you.